Hey there, signs of Sagittarius. This is Kim here to do a reading for you for your next 48 hours and for whenever it really resonates with you and whenever you feel the message. So here we go. Calling in your spirit guides, your angels, your higher self, higher power. Let's get some messages for Sagittarius, always made to help them ascend and expand. Sagittarius, I am offering a private reading for donations at this time. If you're interested, just look in the description box below to find out that information, and let's get going. All right, Spirit, what do we have for Sagittarius? Starting with the oracles first, like I do, as I do. This is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck, so we're getting this first. Like to get some oracle first, let us know what they have to say, and then we get the messages from tarot and they kind of fill us in. Really pretty colors. I really like the colors. I'm noticing that the first thing. Yeah, Seahorse Spirit, watch and wait. It feels like the urge to step in might be really strong right now. Like your urge to maybe step in and fix a situation or try to tell somebody that they're doing something, you know, in a way that could be done better. But resist the urge. They're saying resist the urge to either correct or resist the urge to, you know, that the phrase where you're like, well, I told you I was right, you know. So try not to say that. Try not to do something like that. There's something about somebody needing to learn their own lessons, and that surely you could step in, Sagittarius, and you could turn it all around for them, but then they wouldn't get their lesson. So it has to do with that. It has to do with that. All right. Now, a really cool deck is this deck. This is the Moon Oracle, and this one it's amazing. This deck is amazing. I mean, because the detail, it details your experience or whatever it is you're going through right now. I will use the book for this to make sure I give you every little last piece of information from it, because it's a good deck. So, the Moon Oracle. The Moon Oracle. All right, for Sagittarius, what do we have for Sagittarius? Okay. First quarter waxing fire moon, competitiveness, and 20, the precipice. You are on the verge of stepping out into a new experience. That's the precipice. And people may even tell you that you might not want to go that far. You might not want to do this. Don't listen to any naysayers, because 20 is the whole, like, it's like the saying, I'm going out on a limb for you. It's really believing in something, probably more than anybody else does. And maybe that's the wait, watch, and see. For some of you, it might be like you're just going to have everybody else wait and watch and see what you can do, what you create, right? It might be something like that. We do have competitiveness here, and it's the 2. So I'm kind of thinking that this is about choice and decisions too. The precipice is going with your own. That is going with what you believe, regardless of what people say. That is what that is all about. So let's see. The one I'm going to look up is the competitiveness, and it says waxing fire moon. Okay, competitiveness. Okay, this is a phase of the moon that it creates a strong urge to push ahead and brings things to your advantage. It will encourage the desire to win. And it is in Sagittarius, the moon in Sagittarius. It says, in the search for the truth, you now see the light ahead. If you have to tread on a few toes and bump a few shoulders in the rush, so be it, because getting there is what's important to you. You may be going and doing something that people are not agreeing with, or like a naysayer's not agreeing with, but they're telling you to just go for it. Go for it. If it's heart-based, it's not fear-based. They're saying go for it. All right, so that's that. Then I think I'm going to pull from this deck. Yeah, the Epiphany deck and the Sacred Signs and Symbols. Okay, for Sagittarius, what do we have? They're on the precipice of something great, it seems. Our Sagittarius, ready to surrender. Ready to surrender, meaning you're going to kind of like be like, okay, I don't know how this is going to work out, but I'm going to follow my heart no matter what. That's what I'm feeling with that. Suitcase, carrying around burdens. Oh, that's nice. I'm going to take that for you. That's on the bottom. Cupcake, chocolate cupcake, a tasty treat, an unexpected surprise. Good. That's good. Ready to surrender. Suitcase, burdens, baggage, escapism. Chip paint, imperfection, flaws, and layers. And every love song sounds like us, of course, for the person whom this might be about love with, right? All right, and I'm noticing the 2 in that precipice. So some of you, this is about love. It is a general read, so it doesn't have to be, but that's what I got. Let's get into the tarot for you, Sagittarius. Get into the tarot. Okay, what is this situation for Sagittarius? What's their situation? Biddy. Shh. Sorry. She wants to go outside. She can't go outside today. That is why she's doing that. Ooh, Page of Pentacles. Okay, a brand new adventure. Yes, there is a decision because 2 of Swords is like right here, right? That's the challenge. There's a decision that is hard for you to make. The reason it's hard for you to make is because other people are telling you their opinions, and that's why. So you feel like the Page of Pentacles, though. It's a very youthful, adventurous spirit that's ready to try anything new, ready for brand new beginnings and new adventures. Okay, that's like you're deciding, do I go on this adventure? Do I not? Okay, the at the root of this, we have the 3 of Wands. This is a card for taking a journey or a long voyage. You could be backpacking. I mean, it could be very, very literal, like you're going to go backpacking. It could be something like that. So 3 of Wands is letting me know in the root or at the base of everything that you have really good expectations. I feel like you're going to leave attachments behind, with the Devil being like this in the reverse. So leaving your attachments behind, that's what you're on the precipice of, closing out a chapter where you are attached to living in fear, making decisions off of fear instead of love. All right, the past energy is the Queen of Wands. Could have been dealing with Leo, Aries, Sag. So Sagittarius, this could be you. Queen of Wands is bold, daring, and puts herself out there. Like she puts her talents on display because she shares her gifts with others. So sharing is a big, big message with the Queen of Wands. Bold, daring, and sharing. Present energy. The King of Pentacles in reverse, because you're not, I feel like this is like not anticipating, like whoever is ahead of the family, or I want to say family for everybody, but whoever is the head of a business or something like that, the King of Pentacles energy, it's a businessman. They're not doing something exactly the right way, or they're just not doing it well. Okay, so managing the home finances aren't going that well when you see the King of Pentacles in reverse. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but it's what moves you out of the stalemate, I feel. Can we get another card for the present, please? Okay, 5 of Pentacles. So we're having some kind of like, either we're feeling left out, or we are on the precipice of coming up with some new ideas for money and for finances flowing into us. Remember, the 5 of Pentacles can be a temporary financial strain, but it's temporary. All the 5s are indicating change. Indicating change. So the near future energy. And the Page of Pentacles is the news of that change, and it's usually monetary. 6 of Swords. This is telling me that you're moving away from lack mentality and you're moving into prosperity. Prosperity. Yeah, you understanding, this is you understanding that you have to get away from thinking that there is going to be lack, because that is, once again, living in fear. It's like everything boils down to love and fear if you think about it. So leaving with the Six of Swords, a way of thinking behind, or the way of thinking, like, I'm feeling like this has to do with leaving also behind the way that, quote, you're supposed to do things. Yeah, so I feel like that's also part of the message here. So how do you feel? Okay. Well, you're feeling the imperfections, flaws, and layers here, right? Because it just hit it. The Five of Cups is what's crossing. The Five of Cups is what's stopping you from seeing the true potential that can come into you. So you got to let go, clinging to the past, or any regrets, mistakes, disappointments in yourself, in anybody else. Letting go of those will bring this wonderful anticipation to receive. So it brings in the wanting to receive. Okay. Many layers to this too. There are many layers to this. Is this situation around the Nine of Swords? Each of these swords is stacking upon each other. One negative thought on top of the other. It builds up and it gets so heavy that all we're full of is negative thoughts. And then, guess what we attract? Negative things. So this is feeling like, I don't know what to do. My hands are tied. And it might be about this money situation. It might be, or feeling left out, feeling ignored, not listened to. It's like there's this helpless feeling, and you're not helpless, but that's the feeling. Whoa, there you go. It's the hopes. You need to manifest this. You will manifest this. If there is not a job for you, you will create a job for you. This is your manifestation, and you certainly have the abilities to do that. And I am going to pull a different card for you here at the end. It has to do with like skill sets, talents, spiritual skills. So the Magician, being able to get anything done that you want, creating whatever it is that you want. Wow. This is being open to receive. It's the Moon energy. Be open to the changes and be open to receiving. The Moon is telling you to trust your intuition and letting you know that you're going to move past these hard times. You are going to move past these hard times, and you are going to manifest exactly what you are wanting. So just hang in there. Just hang in there. Anything else for them with this outcome? Anything else? Any other messages? The Tower. So yeah, something that completely just went down, something came down, came crashing, and it might have something to do with the family. It might be family business. It might be business, something like that. Something that, it wasn't that it wasn't built sturdy too. I'm not getting that this is built on lies or anything like that. I just feel like it was the circumstance of what's around, because it was like an old way of doing something. Oh, okay. It's like not giving energy to an old way because it wasn't working. So withdrawing your energy from that and putting it into something new here. So let me get, this is actually pretty good. This is change, and this is positive change for you. Let's get this genetic gifts here. The Oracle of Genetic and Spiritual Gifts for Sagittarius. Energy healer. Oh, that might be your answer. You may have some blocks too, that if this is not about you becoming an energy healer or like using your skills for it, it's about getting an energy healer to help you remove any blocks that you might have. So energy healing, Reiki, chakra sealer, crystal healer, healing touch, etc. Oh, then we have telepathy, thought reading, extrasensory perception, ESP. And look, your ancestral line, Sagittarius, is older than Earth. Older than Earth. That'd be a cool tattoo, wouldn't it? Yep. So older than Earth, you are. You may be clairsentience too, because that is on the bottom. And that's saying having a clear feeling. So really, you might be getting sensations. Especially with energy work, I believe I would think that they could probably feel things really quick, like, you know, when you get goosebumps, or just feel sensations that have to do with your intuition and, you know, psychic abilities. And look at that. You're awakening. You're probably awakening psychic ability too. I'm feeling that. Okay, so 1111, the universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and helping you wake up to who you truly are. Beautiful. Beautiful. Tea leaves. All right, it's messages for Sagittarius. Oh, goodness. Okay. Be careful. Do not take risks. Dagger, fears, worries, or tense situations. Desk, pay attention to your work. Broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Wishing well, family wishes come true. And yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. Yeah, that's that energy. Ooh. Okay. Let's get some fairy dust on here. Whoa, okay. Shake it off. If you fall and others jeer, just shake it off and walk with cheer. Courage, young heart. Stand tall. Don't let the love decrease. You're a warrior of peace. And sunrise. Every sunrise sings a song. Don't worry, be happy. Just sing along. Wishing well. Make a wish was on the bottom. Butterflies. Whenever you see a butterfly flutter through the grass, is to remind you of the love of those who have passed. Care required. And it's right here with this broken bridge. Care required. Guard yourself against deception and be careful of making foolish mistakes at this time. Yeah, be careful. Do not take risks. All right. So that's what we've got for you. Sending you love and light. Bye, Sagittarius.